8:30 Saturday.
Get the hell out of there before it's too late.
Prepare yourself. Things are becoming very hot.
This was supposed to be an extinct volcano.
Pierce Brosnan.
I'm pragmatic. This thing is going to blow.
Dante's Peak premieres 8:30 Saturday on Win.
Mandeville Ceramics is closing down, so if you're building or renovating, rush in now. Over 16,000 square metres of tiles must be sold regardless of cost. Quality Italian wall and floor tiles from $12 a metre, border tiles from $2 each, terracotta from $18 a metre, marble from $30 a metre, vitrified tiles from $23 a metre, tile oddments to clear from just $8 a metre. Everything in our warehouse must be sold, cash and carry only, open 7 days a week till all stocks are sold.
Buy now and no deposit with no interest and no repayments for 12 months at Harvey Norman. Buy a computer, printer, fax machine, photocopier, mobile phone and more. No deposit, no interest, no repayments for 12 months. Available to approved customers.
Get ready to have a rally good time. It's the Respect Yourself Forest Rally. The fastest cars, the bravest drivers, the Australian Rally Championship. See the cars, meet the stars free at the Bustleton Jetty start on Saturday, April 1. Then get over to Nannup and see the dirt really fly. There's action all weekend. So call 9359 1199 for details or pick up a fact sheet from Marlowe's. The Respect Yourself Forest Rally. Make sure you see it for yourself.
Need ladies' shoes? We have 316 new styles for the new season. There are 3 ways to see what lies within Jarrock's now renowned artisan mill in York. You can visit it yourself 7 days a week and examine the astonishing range of multi-award-winning Jarrock furniture, or you can go to www.jarrock.com, or you can come to the magnificent Jarrock Sales Exhibition at Hannon's Boulevard Shopping Centre each day from March 31st to April 2nd and see the incredible Jarrock furniture the whole world's discovering.
Hurry into Harvey Norman and buy furniture and bedding with no deposit and no interest for 24 months and no repayments for 12 months. Lounge and dining furniture, bedding and bedroom suites. No deposit with no interest for 24 months and no repayments for 12 months.
8:30 Sunday, Win Television presents an outstanding movie from the air.
Show me the money.
Tom Cruise, Renee Zellweger, and Cuba Gooding Jr. Jerry Maguire, 8:30 Sunday on Win. They're punters.
Got your name on it, you can walk away with it now.
Willing to take a chance at any price.
Kick yourself for it. So is my wife.
This weekend, a double dose of millionaire.
32,000 in your pocket.
Who'll be the next to fire up the hot seat this weekend on Win?
Mandeville Ceramics is closing down, so if you're building or renovating, rush in now. Over 16,000 square metres of tiles must be sold regardless of cost. Quality Italian wall and floor tiles from $12 a metre, border tiles from $2 each, terracotta from $18 a metre, marble from $30 a metre, vitrified tiles from $23 a metre, tile oddments to clear from just $8 a metre. Everything in our warehouse must be sold, cash and carry only, open 7 days a week till all stocks are sold.
Solo.
Who's your daddy, Mama? Let's get it on.
Hello? Dal, if you weren't into it, you should have just said so.
Lamb chop.
InsuranceMyWay.com.au is Australia's first comprehensive online insurance broker. Once you've entered your details, it takes seconds to get a range of quotes from leading companies for home, contents, car or life insurance. You can arrange your policy right there and then. Up to 10 insurance quotes in half the time of a normal commercial.
Mate, that's a 69 bag of pesos.
You've just hit a government car. What the hell are you doing?
Whoa, baby. Hey, give people some warning before you stick that face out in public.
Let him think he's won his little victory, then I'll get him.
Shame, shame, shame. You are a cheat. You are a bludger. What do you say to that?
Nick Giannopoulos, the Wog Boy.
Were you on TV the other night?
Yeah, that was me.
You're a disgrace, you wanker.
Bridgestone invited Mr. and Mrs. Brock to help test their new tyres with Donuts technology. To make things fair, they decided that only Mrs. Brock's car would be fitted with new Donuts, and Mr. Brock would have to rely on his skill. As you can see, when it comes to stopping, skill has nothing to do with it. Donuts, unique to Bridgestone.
There's no stopping you, my love.
They're cute. They're cuddling. They're the light of our lives. They're kids. They bring us joy and cause us pain, but we love them just the same.
Australia's funniest home videos, kids special, 7:30 Saturday on Win.
The secret world of teenagers.
I tried to commit suicide.
The fears they don't dare tell.
I kept the secret. I did that and he died.
And the public life of the very private Jodie Foster.
If there's an opportunity to feel guilty, I'll find it.
Sunday on 60 Minutes.
Hurry into Harvey Norman and buy furniture and bedding with no deposit and no interest for 24 months and no repayments for 12 months. Lounge and dining furniture, bedding and bedroom suites. No deposit with no interest for 24 months and no repayments for 12 months.
They say the new tax system's going to be better for everybody.
Even when you're unemployed? What about single mums like me?
Let's not forget the pensioners. Don't worry, there's good news for you all. From July, there'll be a 4% increase to your pension, New Start or other allowance. The full rate of rent assistance is going up by 7%. Even the income and assets thresholds go up, and it happens automatically. The new tax system. Make it your business.
Authorised by the Commonwealth Government, Canberra. Stay in a two-bedroom unit at Kalbarri Beach Resort and you can take in all the exciting attractions and facilities that Kalbarri has to offer. Or you may just stay in the resort and let the world go by. But whatever you choose to do, after 3 days, you may not want to leave. And you don't have to, because Kalbarri Beach Resort will give you an extra day free. Yes, pay for 3 nights and get the 4th free, but only at Kalbarri Beach Resort.
The big one. Stradco Big Sale continues with even bigger savings on hardware. Save big on auto tilt doors. Save more on roof sheeting. This sale is an absolute burster. Stradco Big Sale. Don't miss it.
The kitchen is the hub of any Australian home. And at Albany Better Electrical, they have the latest in kitchen appliance designs and innovations from Westinghouse, Fisher & Paykel, Smeg, Chef, Simpson & Nardi. Albany Better Electrical has electric and gas cooktops, wall, underbench and upright ovens, range hoods, microwaves and dishwashers. If you want the best in electrical and gas cooking appliances at better prices, see Albany Better Electrical, 123 Lockyer Avenue, Albany.
Buy now and no deposit with no interest and no repayments for 12 months at Harvey Norman. Buy a TV, video, stereo, camcorder, fridge, freezer, washer, dryer and more. No deposit, no interest, no repayments for 12 months. Available to approved customers.
7:30 Monday on Friends. Can Joey live with Al?
What is with the really hot stick in the bathroom?
It's a curling iron.
Can Joey live without Al?
Buddy, we're knitting potholes.
Friends, Monday 7:30 on Win. Saturday night at the movies.
I thought this was supposed to be an extinct volcano.
In the peaceful town of Dante's Peak,
Gentlemen, please remain calm.
things are getting very hot.
If I'm magmatic, this thing is going to blow.
Prepare yourself for an earth-shattering experience.
I felt that.
For the first time on Win Television.
Get the hell out of there before it's too late.
Pierce Brosnan and Linda Hamilton star in the box office smash. Dante's Peak premieres 8:30 Saturday on Win.
Morning has broken. Oh, bloody, oh, bloody. There's something in the air. I'm free. I'm walking on sunshine. Hey, Jude, let it be. I'm a believer. You can bend me, shake me, anywhere I want me. Let's twist again. My message in a bottle. I feel good. That poetry and
guess your colonel got something for you.
KFC's Twister Combo. A tasty twister with chips and a drink, all for just $5.25.
And I like it. Unlike the music, nobody does the twist like KFC.
Carnarvon Retrovision. There's a whole lot more in store.
There are 3 ways to see what lies within Jarrock's now renowned artisan mill in York. You can visit it yourself 7 days a week and examine the astonishing range of multi-award-winning Jarrock furniture, or you can go to www.jarrock.com, or you can come to the magnificent Jarrock Sales Exhibition at Hannon's Boulevard Shopping Centre each day from March 31st to April 2nd, and see the incredible Jarrock furniture the whole world's discovering.
It's the extra hops that give EU Bitter its refreshing bite. Bitter done our way.
On Spin City Monday.
Your playgroup call. Pool party's on. Don't forget your floaties.
What do you do when you don't get along with a colleague?
Couples counseling.
That should work.
I'm a lame therapist. They didn't prepare me for this at fake doctor school.
Spin City Monday.
Good evening, Tom Payne with a look at today's news. About 1,500 people greeted the Queen and Prince Philip when they touched down today in Busselton for the first of their official engagements in Western Australia. They visited schools and an Aboriginal garden before enjoying a lunch prepared by local TAFE hospitality students. Tonight, the royal couple is dining at a state reception at Government House. A man who last year won the record prize on the Australian version of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire has now won £250,000, or about $700,000, on the British version of the game. And in state news tonight, a 17-year-old youth has been charged with the murder of Rockingham man Terence Marsh. And a Swiss man has been jailed for a minimum of 5 years after he was caught smuggling packets of heroin inside his body. Tom Payne for Win News.
$8:30 Sunday.
What's up? Came here to fire you, Jerry.
You are not a loser.
Are you a football player?
Put Jerry Maguire on the phone.
You are the man. For the first time in my professional life, I'm part of something.
Know what it's like to be me out here for you.
Tom Cruise, Cuba Gooding Jr.
Show me the money.
And Renee Zellweger.
Show me the money!
For the first time on Win Television, Jerry Maguire, 8:30 Sunday.
Stop domestic violence.
Broke my windscreen. Broke my windscreen. Woe is me, what shall I do?
Simply phone us. Instant Windscreens.
Instant Windscreens fit windscreens, side and rear glass to all types of vehicles. Install van windows and even apply window tinting for cooler driving. All work is fully guaranteed. And with Instant's innovative repair it, you may not even need a new windscreen.
Instant Windscreens is our number. 132 444.
When it comes to stopping domestic violence, only you can make the call. Call the Men's Domestic Violence Helpline, 1-800-000-599.
Monday, a white-knuckle thriller that'll leave you on the edge of your seat. Harrison Ford and Brad Pitt.
They're not gonna bring him in. They're gonna kill him.
For the first time, The Devil's Own, 8:30 Monday on Win. They're hunters.
Got your name on it, you can walk away with it now.
Willing to take a chance at any price.
Kick yourself for it. So would my wife.
This weekend, a double dose of millionaire.
32,000 in your pocket.
Who'll be the next to fire up the hot seat this weekend on Win?
Hurry into Harvey Norman and buy furniture and bedding with no deposit and no interest for 24 months and no repayments for 12 months. Lounge and dining furniture, bedding and bedroom suites. No deposit with no interest for 24 months and no repayments for 12 months.
There are 3 ways to see what lies within Jarrock's now renowned artisan mill in York. You can visit it yourself 7 days a week and examine the astonishing range of multi-award-winning Jarrock furniture, or you can go to www.jarrock.com, or you can come to the magnificent Jarrock Sales Exhibition at Hannon's Boulevard Shopping Centre each day from March 31st to April 2nd and see the incredible Jarrock furniture the whole world's discovering.
At Toyota's massive March Marathon, Echo 1.3 litre hatch from only $14,990 and air for only $499. Save $990. Toyota's massive March Marathon. Thousands of cars, massively reduced. Don't miss out. Oh, what a marathon!
Huge savings on your groceries? Come and check out these specials.
West Australian legs of lamb, ideal for roasting, $4.99 a kilo, and big 1125ml Jim Beam bourbon, $36.95.
We are the fresh food people.
They say the new tax system will be good for Australia. But what's in it for us? We've got a mortgage to pay.
And mouths to feed.
Relax, John. Wendy. From July, the government is providing special additional assistance with the cost of raising children. Income thresholds are up and the payment system is simpler. Soon you'll receive in the mail this information pack which explains everything. To get the benefits, read it and return the appropriate forms. The new tax system. Make it your business.
Authorised by the Commonwealth Government, Canberra.
Want to wake up to the sounds of the ocean? Then take your next break at Perth's prominent waterfront destination, Hillary's Harbour Resort Apartments, Sorrento Quay. Besides spectacular views of the Indian Ocean, Hillary's Harbour Resort Apartments boasts some of the finest appointed accommodation anywhere, as well as attractions and facilities no other resort can match, including great shopping and restaurants, water slides, regular ferries to Rottnest, and of course, underwater world. So why not pamper yourself? Hillary's Harbour Resort Apartments, Sorrento Quay.
Buy now and no deposit with no interest and no repayments for 12 months at Harvey Norman. Buy a computer, printer, fax machine, photocopier, mobile phone and more. No deposit, no interest, no repayments for 12 months. Available to approved customers.
They're cute. They're cuddling. They're the light of our lives. They're kids. They bring us joy and cause us pain, but we love them just the same.
Australia's funniest home videos, Kids Special, 7:30 Saturday on Win.
Like scary movies?
Don't answer the phone. Don't open the door. Don't try to hide. A Wes Craven thriller.
That's scary.
Scream 10:45 tonight on Win.
Everyone can afford all the superb facilities of Kalbarri Beach Resort with this New Year Millennium Special. Just $399 for 7 nights accommodation during February and March 2000. That's right, $399 for a 2-bedroom unit that sleeps up to 5 people. You won't get a better deal. Kalbarri Beach Resort is close to all the major attractions of Kalbarri, so take advantage of this Millennium Special and book now to enjoy the best of Kalbarri at Kalbarri Beach Resort.
I'm into horror movies. I like soccer. And I love Mambo music. I'm Daniel Kelly. And this is my.com.
There's one place where all your interests come together. Telstra.com. It's your.com.
Relax at Video Easy with the killer shark thriller Deep Blue Sea, this month's movie guarantee.
Relax, relax, relax and move.
It's hard to know what you should do. Do you know what I think? I think...
Don't let another minute go by without spending an hour with us. Because in around an hour, a Challenge Bank financial advisor can help you with your investment, super, retirement and insurance needs and make recommendations. Then you'll know exactly where you're headed financially.
Do you know what I think? I think you should just go ahead and do it.
Want clear financial advice? We're with you.
Saturday.
Selected for a mission of the utmost importance. What mission? Save the world.
Starring Bruce Willis,
Hang on.
Gary Oldman and Mila Jovovich in the sci-fi blockbuster The Fifth Element, 10:45 Saturday on Win. Saturday night at the movies.
I thought this was supposed to be an extinct volcano.
In the peaceful town of Dante's Peak,
Gentlemen, please remain calm.
things are getting very hot.
If I'm magmatic, this thing is gonna blow.
Prepare yourself for an earth-shattering experience.
I felt that.
For the first time on Win Television.
Get the hell out of there before it's too late.
Pierce Brosnan and Linda Hamilton star in the box office smash. Dante's Peak premieres 8:30 Saturday on Win.
Mate, that's a 69 billion pesos.
You've just hit a government car.
What the hell are you doing?
Whoa, baby. Hey, give people some warning before you stick that face out in public.
Let him think he's won his little victory, then I'll get him.
Shame, shame, shame. You are a cheat. You are a bludgeon. What do you say to that?
Nick Giannopoulos, the Wog Boy.
Weren't you on TV the other night?
Yeah, that was me.
You're a disgrace, you wanker.
Hey there! Has your colonel got something for you? Juicy strips of breast fillet chicken with crispy salad and tangy sauce, all wrapped up in a tasty tortilla. It's my twister, and I like it, unlike the music. Colonel like a more funky twist. The taste is pretty funky, too. Whew, nobody does the twist like KFC.
You're at an interview, and this job could be your big break, and you're very, very nervous. So the last thing you want is for something like this to happen.
Rexona Confidence, the most effective antiperspirant range ever. With unbeatable dryness protection in even the most demanding situations. Rexona Confidence, the power of Rexona, made specially for you.
Whatever happens, it won't let you down.
This program, proudly brought to you by Bets and Bets and Mandeville Ceramics.
8:30 Sunday.
What's up? Came here to fire you, Jerry.
You are not a loser.
Are you a football player?
Put Jerry Maguire on the phone.
You are the man.
The first time in my professional life, I'm part of something.
Know what it's like to be me out here for you.
Tom Cruise, Cuba Gooding Jr.
Show me the money.
And Renee Zellweger. For the first time on Win Television, Jerry Maguire, 8:30 Sunday.
Good evening, Wendy Kennedy with a look at tomorrow's temperatures. Not a lot changing in the north with more thunderstorms on the way. Kununurra 22 to 36, Broome a range of 25 to 35 degrees, fine for Port Hedland an overnight of 23 to a top of 35, Exmouth fine 22 to 32 degrees. Mostly fine for the south with Geraldton 15 to 29 degrees, Bunbury 15 to 24, 11 to 24 for Albany, 12 to 23 for Esperance, Kalgoorlie fine 14 to 28, Eucla early drizzle 13 to 23 degrees. Looking around the country now, and Adelaide early showers and 21 degrees, Alice Springs cloud increasing with 33, Brisbane mostly fine 28, Sydney mainly fine 25, Darwin afternoon or evening storms with 32, and Melbourne rain overnight and in the morning with a top of 20 degrees. So remaining fine for Perth, an overnight of 14 to a top of 26 degrees, and it should be pretty much the same for Sunday. Have a great weekend, and I look forward to seeing you again next week. Good night.
Retail slowdown eases pressure on interest rates. Royal tour crowned a success as Queen prepares to depart. And Australia's fast men again humble the Kiwis.
From National 9 News, this is Nightline with Jim Whaley.
Good evening. Australia's enthusiasm for spending may be fading a little, but the government's money men are convinced that the economy is powering on. The good news is that the drop in retail sales has eased the pressure for an early rise in interest rates. But as Laurie Wilson reports, that may just be delaying the inevitable.
Retail sales fell for the third consecutive month, suggesting the spending boom by consumers is over. But while the heat may be going out of the domestic economy, export sales are on the rise again.
The Australian economy is still growing and growing strongly, but the composition of growth is changing. It's changing from consumer demand to production and exports, and that's actually a good thing.
It certainly does ease the pressure on interest rates, although economists believe another rate rise is still inevitable.
It's been good news week for Australia. We're getting more growth out of exports, less growth out of shoppers. That means interest rates will probably still have to go up, but not quite as much as it was looking.
The Reserve Bank was expected to increase rates by 0.5% next week. Now, some market analysts believe it could opt for just 0.25% rise, and possibly not until May. Meantime, the government has welcomed the latest report card on Telstra's performance, which shows there's been a steady improvement in its service levels over the past 12 months.
Yes, I think it is encouraging. This is a report by an independent regulator, and I think the takeout is that Telstra has done well. It can do better.
The one black mark, a deterioration in fault repair times in rural areas in the last quarter. Telstra says that was linked in part to the added demands of servicing the peacekeeping force in East Timor.
My message to Telstra today is that they're certainly improving, but they've got to do more. It's work in progress, but they're still not there yet.
Laurie Wilson reporting for Nightline.
Canberra isn't backing away from its decision to review Australia's role in United Nations committees after criticism of the treatment of Aborigines. While the government has found itself under attack from political opponents and human rights groups, Foreign Minister Alexander Downer is convinced he has the support of the wider community.
Defiant and confident of public support, Alexander Downer today again slammed the UN Race Discrimination Committee that has condemned Australia's recent racial record.
We're all Australians. We know that this isn't a country where there are serious breaches of human rights.
Immigration Minister Philip Ruddock took Australia's position to the committee last week in Geneva. The result, a rebuff. The committee blasting Australia over mandatory sentencing, having recently also condemned our approach to native title. The government will now review our participation in the UN committee system, to the fury of human rights groups.
The committee did its job, and now the government has turned around, and rather than saying we are in breach, they're saying let's blame the referee.
The moment an adverse report comes out, the government spits the dummy. And really, this is part of what has become a very childish, very self-centred government.
The head of the UN's treaties section was today taking a diplomatic line, saying a UN member nation like Australia is quite within its rights to complain about a committee's findings. However, he also says we have an obligation to take those findings seriously. But Mr. Beasley found, on Talkback Radio at least, that popular opinion may well be running with Mr. Downer.
I believe that the politicians signed these agreements with the United Nations, is that correct?
Yes, but
Well, let me just say to you there that you do it without consultation with the general public.
Leaving the government in an enviable position, criticised by the UN, yet still gaining political mileage over Labour.
They're happy to gang up with a politicised United Nations committee, which includes Cuba and Pakistan and China.
Hugh Rimmington for Nightline.
Police are refusing to patrol parts of Sydney's southwest following the bashing of an officer by a gang. The policeman eventually shot one of the attackers. Colleagues were delayed in coming to his aid because of problems with radio communications.
The circumstances of the gang bashing of Senior Constable Fred Kinch greatly concerns the Police Association. The lone highway patrol officer was attacked after breath testing a driver. He finally shot a man in the stomach after using capsicum spray to try and fend him off. 3 other men and 2 women were questioned. Constable Kinch radioed for help during the attack, but his pleas were indecipherable, the radio operator taking 3 precious minutes to determine where he was.
There's a problem that potentially could have been this officer's life.
The incident is being investigated, with solo policing likely to be reviewed. In Melbourne, a New South Wales truck driver has been jailed for life for murdering his son, an apparent act of revenge after splitting with the child's mother. Dean Williamson drove 5-year-old Braddon to a Gippsland motel and killed the boy by smothering him with a pillow. Braddon's family members responded yes when the judge announced the life sentence.
No one should have a child taken from them because of one person's complete and utter selfishness.
Victorian police have seized a large haul of illegal guns and drugs in raids on 4 properties in Melbourne and Geelong. Detectives confiscated more than 30 semi-automatic rifles